Hello everybody and welcome back to another Motorsport Manager video with me. Picking up where we left the last episode, we have begun. Well, we haven't begun. We have made changes to our driver lineup. We have signed our new driver who's going to be hopefully an awesome force for our team. So I'm looking very positive now towards the rest of the season and knowing that we should hopefully be able to secure some good results going forward, because obviously Harry Webb is a much better driver than Gomez, much better driver than Gomez, much greater potential as well to develop in the future. So yeah, I'm looking forward to working with the young guy. He does cost me more money, so he is going to have to deliver some results, because quite frankly, if he doesn't, then we're going to go bankrupt very quickly, because what I'm paying wages now is astronomical. But, you know, at the end of the day, Gomez just wasn't pulling his weight in the team, and he was hurting me. I've done a great job this season on pulling up the car's performance. Some people might argue I've been a little bit too aggressive with the amount I've spent on the car and the designing that I've done and the parts I've built and created. But when you saw where I started the season in terms of where my car's performance was and where we're at now, we're closing the gap. And ideally I want to bridge the gap as much as I can this season, so that I have a bit of a I start on a slightly more level playing field next year with the opposition. So hopefully I won't have to spend quite as much in the second season. And then again, I'll be able to accrue money, build up some finances, and then in the third season I can start pushing again to design the car. The most important thing is that I work on the chassis of the car, you know. And I really put my money into upgrading that as much as I can between seasons, because that will give me a better platform to bolt bits onto. You know, the parts I bolt onto the car then will receive a greater boost to their performance, because the chassis of the car, the basic shell, is much better. And that's basically what I'm thinking out now at this stage in the season, because you know there's not many races left now. We've broke the back of the championship season. Now we're on the homeward leg. We've only got a couple of races to go. So we've pretty much guaranteed our season's expectations. It is a bit... We are going to have to develop parts though. And one of the things I am going to be doing, of course, is those illegal parts. I'm going to be working on their performance and reliability, so I can carry those over to next season and use those as the base parts that I start the season with and build on, because that will be fantastic for me if I can copy over to really high level parts. So we're heading to Portugal again, which should be fun. And Harry Webb has got a renewed passion for driving, which is very handy, seeing as we've just signed him. I'm glad he's feeling, you know, renewed. We're going to go for 9th or above, which still makes us a nice bit of money. Harry's a little bit upset that his car's not on equal terms with Lara's. Fortunately, I don't really see a way we can work around that. Unless I give him a gearbox which doesn't have a whole lot of reliability. Or if I give him good suspension. If I give him a good suspension, that might calm his fears. No, they don't like it like that. That's the only trouble when you sign drivers as equal status rather than having a clear 1 and 2. They both expect to have the same quality of car. And I know Andre Gomez, he was my last driver, wasn't he? He's not too fussed. He wasn't too fussed over the whole thing. And him and Lara were quite, easy going. But of course, Harry, he's a slightly more, how shall we say it, more, I can't think of the words now. He's more determined to become a champion. He's more, he's got a higher motivation to win. So therefore he's got a natural sort of necessity to have an equal car or a better car than his teammate, because he wants to be the winner. He wants to be first. But there we go, Portugal, round 8 of 10. So yeah, 3 races to go. Season's coming to a close. I can't believe how fast this first season has gone. It seems to have flown by, especially the last couple of races. We've got into a groove pretty quickly, and I think I've done well. I think if you had to do a an evaluation of this first season, I've done it incredibly well to bring the team from its start to somewhat competitive. I would almost consider ourselves a midfield team now. I wouldn't consider ourselves one of the back markers, one of the the bottom of the table teams. Definitely not. I would definitely put us in the midfield. I've invested quite a lot, obviously, in my driver lineup, in my car. So next season I aim to push. I want to be one of the upper midfield teams by the end of the second season, and then in the third season, obviously, I want to be pushing for top of the tier teams. I know it's a fairly bold and aggressive sort of promotion plan, but it's what I want to do. I don't want to take 10 years to get promoted out of the European Racing Series, Definitely would like to be in the second tier by about my fifth season in the game. And then again, I would like probably another maybe 5 years then to build my team up, build up my headquarters and facilities to then be a contender for making the switch up to the top division. Send them out, get the race trim built up. Because again, that's something that is going to be of a benefit as well now with Harry, because his feedback rating's a lot better than Andre's. We're going to actually be very close to hitting that race trim level 3 and tyre trim level 3 from practice, which will give us an even more of a performance boost in the race. We normally hit like trim level 2 and then start moving towards trim level 3, but we haven't been able to quite hit it in any of the races till now. Whereas I think now, because of the feedback rating of our drivers, we stand a good chance of hitting that extra trim level, which will, like I say, be a big help to us once we get into the races. It'll enable us to run slightly different strategies to the opposition drivers, but not lose out too much on performance. don't think we've got any weather issues to worry about this weekend. I'll be quite surprised if it rains in Portugal. So, should be a nice dry race. So again, hopefully the strategy for me will be to run soft tyres, burn the fuel, keep the fuel level filled up so I can be quite aggressive with my engine mode, burn through the fuel, and, you know, be fairly neutral on the tyres, which should hopefully give me a boost then when the opposition are running on their medium tyres and doing their stints on the mediums. It should hopefully give me a slightly faster race as well, because like you say, I'll be running fairly aggressive engine modes, whereas again the opposition will be fuel saving at various points. Because the biggest limiting factor for me, of course, is the tyres. The tyres can't last as long as the fuel. So it makes sense for me to carry no more fuel than what I can get out of the tyres. And the good thing is, like I say, the new driver is fitting in well. He's quite happy with the car. In fact, both drivers are happy with the setup so far, which seems quite nice. Again, I've been really working hard on making sure I get my setups absolutely spot on. After the first couple of races, because whilst my car is, again, lacking in performance compared to the other cars in the series, it doesn't make any sense for me to although sometimes the screen goes a bit weird. I'm not sure why that is. Let's go and run on the mediums now for a bit. Don't know why. Different strategies, I suppose. So again, yeah, pretty happy with the and she's gonna go out too. Be interested to see what pace we set on the medium tyres. Because right now we're 7th and 8th in terms of lap time. But those times were set on the softs. Sixth, not bad. Sixth fastest on the medium tyres. That is pretty good going. I will definitely be taking that kind of performance. That's not bad. That is not bad. If we can run that fast on the medium tyres, gives me a lot of hope for the race, doesn't it? Very interesting. Harry thinks our designer's done one hell of a job building the car. He certainly has done. And Channel 6 and the Central Sports Network recognise our great performance in practice, which again is always nice. But the media are quite fickle. Next race, when we come in 17th and 18th, they'll be slagging us off terribly. Right, what are we going for? What are we going for? Medium? We seem quite quick on the mediums. I don't think we necessarily need to go soft then. I think we do the first stint on the softs, and then we go, or I go completely the opposite way and decide to pick medium tyres. Pick medium tyres for my first stint, and then maybe switch to softs. The main thing will be to try and run longer than everybody else running the softs. Go a bit deeper, they'll pit before me, and then I can maybe get a few laps in with a bit of clear air, build a bit of a lead, and then quickly come in, and then they'll be running the mediums, I'll be changing to the softs, so I'll be doing the opposite strategy to them, maybe. I'll tell you what is really nice is being in a position at the start of a race where the lights go green and both your drivers move forward. You know, Harry and Lara both in the, you know, they haven't dropped to last like Gomez would have done. They've dropped a couple of places, yes, but that's expected because, again, the opposition cars will be absolutely ragging it at the minute. They'll be running full overtake, full attack mode with their driving styles and their engine modes, whereas I'm just going a little bit more reserved because I want to go a little bit further in terms of laps. But Harry's not prepared to sit around. He still wants to get on with the race. So that's an overtake. I'll take that. Again, that's something nice to see, a driver overtaking, because Gomez didn't do a lot of overtaking. He was overtaken a lot. Plenty of fuel. Just going to back up on the fuel a little bit. Just preserve a little bit of fuel. Again, these tyres are just going to last for days. And what is nice is the fact that the soft tyre guys aren't pulling away from me. They're not leaving me for dead, which normally you would expect them to. Their pace would take them away from us, but they're not. Harry's actually keeping right in tow. In fact, I won't put it past him to take second place on track soon, because he's right there. The other cars are burning through fuel as well to try and stay ahead of us at this point. Oh, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. It's like having a new lease of life, this is. The fact that we've got a new driver, and everything's getting exciting. I really am stretching the fuel here. I'm going to try and one-stop this race, I think. Because these cars, the opposition aren't running away from me. Because they're not running away from me, I'm going to be a little bit more conservative with the fuel. Because again, the more laps I can do, the fewer stops I have to make, the fewer time lost in the pits. These guys are going to be 2 stopping, minimum. I would like to stop once. But Lara's lost a couple of places, so perhaps backing her up was a little bit the wrong move. I probably need to get her a little bit more aggressive again. I need to do that anyway because obviously I've got to split them. I can't pit them at the same time, otherwise they'll end up stacked. So maybe I do need Lara to just to push through with the tyres and fuel a bit and bring her in a lap earlier or 2. And suddenly Lara is kind of reminding me of Gomez because she's going backwards. I don't get why she's going backwards, especially surrounded by other medium tyre runners. I need her to stop pushing up the field. Come on, Lara. I'd like you inside the sponsor's objective. I'd like you in the top 9, at least, in this race. When's everybody going to pit? Come on. When is everybody going to pit? These soft guys should be in the pits soon. I could probably get aggressive with my tyres, I would think. Because Harry's really not used any rubber. He's not going to get the benefit of the tyres at this rate. Because he's going to run out of fuel. Yeah, put him on an attack. Because he could have second place here. He could take out Tang. Which is something I would like to see. I'd like to see him pass Tang and then quite a way down the road. Because Tang's another one of them drivers that can be a little bit crash happy. Oh, she's dropped to 15th. She's not having a good race, is she, Lara? For whatever reason, she's not having a good race. Right, the leaders are starting to make their pit stops now, which is good. Because then I've got a couple of laps where I can press ahead, build up a bit of a lead, a bit of an advantage, because they're desperately at the minute crawling. They're on fuel saving, tyre saving, the lot. Come on, get past Tang. Come on. Pass him before he pits. Pass him on the track. Go on, you can do it. You can do it, come on. Come on, you can do this. Come on. You got at least this lap to do it, because he will be pitting soon. That's an old message. Dropped to 13. Yeah, she's in 11th. She's got 2 laps of fuel left. Bit of life left in the tyres, so... Trouble is, everyone else is on mediums in front of us, so they're not pitting anytime soon. Unless their fuel runs out. I would like Lara to have been at the head of this group of medium tyre runners. Up there with Webb. I'm surprised that on a push and overtake strategy, she can't make any inroads into these cars in front of her, who are conserving and fuel saving. Webb's dropped to 3rd. How did he manage that? Okay, she's got 9th place. We're going to bring her in. Why didn't I pick the medium tyres? If I'm going to run 2 stints on the mediums, why didn't I pick the medium tyres as my performance boost? Seems a bit silly now, me running soft, doesn't it? Picking soft when I ain't going to run it. Unless I run it at the end. You know, the final, final stint on the softs. I would have gained more over the course of the race, though, by even running that strategy, I would have gained more by picking the mediums as my race to go along with my race trim. Sometimes I get confused by my own decisions. Over the course of a race, I think to myself, God, I really wish I'd done that different. And she's going to run out of fuel. That's embarrassing. Don't run out of fuel, Lara. You cannot afford to run out of fuel. That'll cost you too many seconds. Oh no, Lara had a bad pit stop on the tyres. Webb's still running in 4th though, that's nice, that's good. A couple of cars in front of us will be pitting soon, who haven't yet stopped. Which means he's effectively running 2nd. Providing he's not overtaken, of course. Nine seconds off the lead. I'm not quite sure how we managed to get that far behind. or where Sabadoo has come from suddenly to get that far ahead. Good thing is we're conserving tyres. Already we're in a better tyre position than the cars around us, which means they'll be pitting before me. I'm going to get him to push a little bit now with the tyres. Now the fuel's come down. We're still not making any inroads into the leader though, who's still pulling away from us at quite a pace actually. He's pulling away from us at a considerable pace. Oh no, the suspension's failing. Not good. Not good. I'm probably going to have to fix that at the next stop. I mean, looking at this, Sabadoo is about 4 seconds a lap faster than me. How is that possible? How can there be such a performance difference? And why is it raining? Oh no, it's raining. It is going to rain in Portugal. How? We're not coming in for inters yet. This is bad. This is bad. Sabadoo's going to come past me. Because he's on the inters. He's going to get the boost from being on the right tyres. Everybody else is pitting. I need to get off these tyres, otherwise it's going to go wrong for me. There's 7 laps left. I'm going to have enough fuel that I can maybe run overtake. Is it worth going fast? It's not worth the risk. I'm on course for a good finish here of meeting me sponsor's target. It's not worth gambling. Gonna pit her. She's only got 6 laps to go, so again we're going to give her some fuel so she can run overtake. She hasn't got any reliability concerns because she's running the better car. We can be fairly aggressive now with the tyres and the fuel. So there's a chance that Lara could get into the top 10. In which case we will get lots of nice points from our sponsors. But no, she's going the opposite way. Okay. Okay, Lara, you've got excess fuel. Use it now. Be aggressive. Cars in front of you have got reliability issues. You should be breezing past them. Should be breezing past them, Lara. Come on. Come on, Lara. Come on. You should be home and dry now, Lara. Come on. Are you waiting for them to fall off the track? Is that what you're doing? Because chances are they might not. Oh, one has. Oh! I thought we gained another place then, you know. But it must have been back markers. But hey, I'll take this result all day. This is going to be a great result again for us. Both cars in the top 9. Sponsors happy. Chairman happy. Money coming in. Job's a good one. JD. Doesn't get much better than this, does it? You know, when we are exceeding our expectations. Come on, you can take 8th place, Lara. Come on, you've got enough in the tank. You could get these two. Oh, one of them's not. Oh, yes, there was. Come on, now take 7th. Take 7th, come on. Come on, Lara. She had a iffy first quarter of the race, but she's come back into it nicely. Recovered well. Gomez wouldn't have done this. And Webb has been very solid. He's been quite happy out there, hasn't he? The whole race at the front. Come on, we can get past these cars. Come on. Come on. 7th play. Oh, I almost had 7th for a second. We have got 7th. Come on, we can have 6th. Come on, we can have 6th place. Because he's going to pit. He's going to pit. Come on, Lara. Oh, why have I moved away? Why? Because the race is over. 4th and 7th. I'm going to take that result. That was brilliant. That was a brilliant result for me. Lara. Scrutineering. We're going to be perfectly fine. We don't have any illegal parts. Oh my god. Second place? And 5th? Someone got demoted. Sabadoo. Sabadoo got demoted. He's running illegal parts. No wonder he's 4 seconds a lap faster than me. He's cheating. And he got caught. Both of the Firebird cars got caught cheating in that race. That's my first podium. Harry Webb's picked up my first ever podium. A 2nd place finish. In only his, what, 2nd race? That's incredible. That is absolutely unbelievable. That is a result and a half. I am going to be very happy with that one. So, be sure to come back and join me in the next episode to see how we can continue from this great performance. Wow.